Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jess and I'm a stay-at-home mom of 2. Today's video is another weekend of meals video where I share some of the meals we had over the weekend, and then I include some clips of family fun. This weekend was the 4th of July weekend, and unfortunately we ended up with some sick people in the house. We still tried to have some fun, but right before the 4th, Adam got sick, and then Garrett was sick on the 4th, and then today is the 7th, I think, and now Tucker's sick. You can probably hear them coughing in the background. Everybody's fine, no fevers, no nothing, just a runny nose and a little cough, but I have them on a pallet in the living room right now watching some movies just so I can keep an eye on them and check on them when they need me. So our holiday weekend didn't end up like we thought. It was also rainy and gross most of the time, but we didn't get to go swimming and we didn't get to do any of the other fun things we sort of had planned, but we made the best of it and we still had some fun. We had some fireworks and that kind of thing. So I hope you guys enjoy these videos, and I hope you enjoy spending some time with our family. I know I haven't had as many videos as I usually do lately, but that's just how life goes. Taking care of my sick kids is more important, so I'm throwing this video together just so we have the memories, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And I'm also thinking about making a few changes to my channel. I know most of you love the food videos, what's for dinners, that kind of thing. But right now they're just starting to feel like they're not that much fun to make. I love sharing our recipes with you and that kind of thing, but having to edit an entire video of just food and all of that and all the voiceovers and that kind of thing isn't much fun anymore. It's just kind of feeling like I just do it over and over at this point, and it's kind of not as much fun to me anymore. But I still want to share recipes with you guys, so I'm thinking maybe I'll just start doing like daily video. Well, I don't know about daily. I'll try for daily, but maybe multiple videos a week where we just share some of our daily life and then share what we had for dinner, what we had for lunch, that kind of thing. So you still get all the recipes, they're just not all in one video. And for those of you that like the day in the lives and things like that, you get to see all of that too. So I thought maybe just combine it all into one thing, and then I'll have more videos for you guys because they'll be easier to edit, so you get to see them more often. But we'll see, I don't know. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. If I started making videos like that were a combination day in the life and recipe videos multiple times a week, would you be interested in watching those? If you're upset because the what's for dinners are gone, I don't know if they'll be gone for good, but I may not do them every week. But sorry, I started this channel just to have fun. I didn't intend on being a cooking instructor or anything like that. We don't make extra meals just to show them on here or anything like that. We just show what we eat every day. So why not show it in our everyday life and that kind of thing? I don't know. Let me know down below. So in today's video, I have one really good recipe that we absolutely loved that we just kind of made up on the spot because we were starting to not feel good. I mean, I'm still okay. I just feel kind of but we also had some 4th of July food and fun desserts and things like that, so I hope you guys enjoy today's video. If you do, don't forget to hit that like button. And as always, thank you guys so much for being here, and let's get to the video. This first dinner was so delicious. This is like an Asian version of chicken and rice soup. I absolutely love this, and if I could have this over regular chicken and rice, like when I'm sick or something, I would take it any day. It was so good. So we started out in our measuring cup with 1/4 of a cup of soy sauce. Then we added in a tablespoon of lime juice, a teaspoon of ground ginger, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, and a tablespoon of sriracha. I'm also going to have all of these measurements down in the description box for you, but I just wanted to share what we're putting in while you follow along. Next, we added in our seasonings to taste. We're adding in some garlic powder, some onion powder, some white pepper, and a tablespoon of rice vinegar. Now we're moving over to our pot on the stove. To this, we're going to add in 6 cups of chicken broth, and then we're going to add in that sauce mixture that we just made. Next, we're going to add in 1 cup of frozen peas and 1 cup of chopped carrots. Of course, you can use whatever vegetables you like, but to me, this reminded me of like fried rice, and we also thought this would be perfect if you had some leftover chicken fried rice in the fridge or something. you could just make all of this broth and throw in your leftovers and you'd have a delicious soup to use up those leftovers so they're not just sitting in the fridge. That would be super good as well. Once we got in our veggies, we just brought this up to a boil. Then we're going to add in 1 cup of jasmine rice and about 2 cups of shredded cooked chicken. Then we'll just put on the lid and turn down the heat and let this simmer for 15 minutes until the rice is cooked. Usually with chicken and rice soup, you'd have some crackers or something to go on the side. We decided to fry up some wontons, so I just heated up my oil to 350 degrees. Then I cut all of my wonton wrappers in half to make triangles, and just fried them for about 1 to 2 minutes until they were golden brown on both sides. And to go with our wontons, I'm just mixing up this sweet and sour sauce mix. I'm not making a stir fry, so I'm just going to make the sauce according to the directions on the back. I can never find a sweet and sour sauce in a bottle that I really love. Like, I love the Panda Express sweet and sour, and this Chinese restaurant that we used to have that doesn't exist anymore. So if you know of a really good sweet and sour sauce in a bottle, let me know down below because I've been searching and I would love to try it. This soup turned out so delicious and everybody loved it, and of course I forgot to add my green onions until right when I was eating it. But this was delicious. It was kind of like our ramen bowls in flavor, but then it was like chicken and rice soup, so it was the best of both worlds. So I highly recommend you try this one out. So on this day it was July 3rd, but this was the day that our town was doing their fireworks. And we were a little disappointed that it started storming, like it was raining sideways. It was storming bad. So we wanted to entertain the boys, so we decided to make some tie-dye t-shirts. And then we also got this puzzle in that we ordered on Amazon. It's a foam United States map puzzle, and then you can match all the capitals and things like that. So of course we're going to be using this for school. And if you guys are interested in checking this one out, I'll have it linked down in the description box.
What color do you think it's going to be? Is it going to be orange?
I think it's going to be orange. It has to be orange. I just saw it blue.
It's blue.
So this next dinner, we're making another kind of version of that TikTok tortilla wrap thing, but we decided to make it like our ham and cheese and broccoli Hot Pockets that we made before in the air fryer. So we're just going to cut up some Spam. Of course, you could use regular ham if you don't like Spam. We're also going to use some Velveeta cheese and some steamed broccoli. And it's funny that we all learned that we really don't like fresh steamed broccoli, like from raw. I love raw broccoli, like in dip or just by itself. But cooked is a whole different story. It just stinks up the house and it just tastes different to me. I don't know why. We're just big frozen broccoli fans, so it kind of messed it up for us, but it was still delicious. We just wished we had had some frozen broccoli instead of the fresh. So we just fried up our Spam until it was crispy and delicious. And then we made our layers on our tortilla of our Spam, Velveeta cheese, and broccoli. When these were all folded up, we just fried them in our skillet with some butter until they were golden brown and crispy on both sides. So on this night we headed to the town fireworks, and we've learned that if we don't go down to the festival and where all the crowds are, we can head to the baseball field and have a perfect view of them without all of the traffic and all of that kind of stuff, and there's a perfect spot to sit. We had some bleachers all to ourselves, and the boys had fun running around in the baseball field. And since our town fireworks are small and they only last about 15 minutes, it's better to just not fight the crowds and just watch them from a distance.
You're a faker. I thought you were really asleep. You tried not to fall asleep, huh? I love you. Did you have fun?
On the 4th, I wanted to make the boys a little treat, so we got some Sonic Ocean Water and Cherry Limeade Jello, and I also got some whipped cream in a can. So I'm just going to mix up these two Jellos in separate pans. Then I'm going to stick these in the fridge until later, when I can cut them into cubes. Of course, y'all know by now that we don't eat fast food anymore, but Sonic had this special red, white, and blue slush float, and we just had to go get one. It was something fun for the boys, and it was actually really delicious, and it was just a fun memory for the boys for the holiday.
Good?
Yeah, it's good. Especially on the 4th of July.
What do you think, Tuck?
It's even better on the 4th of July.
So our plan for the 4th was to make burgers and hot dogs and all of these things and cut up the watermelon and all of that. But we ended up telling my dad not to come because we didn't want to get him sick. And it was raining anyway, so we didn't get to grill. But Adam just made some cheeseburgers on the stovetop. We just topped these off with all of our favorite toppings and had some chips and dip on the side. And they were still so delicious. And even though we didn't get to do everything we wanted, we ended up having a good 4th of July. Once our Jello was all set, I just cut them into cubes and then got them into the cups with some whipped cream dropped them all over the counter in the process, but they ended up great. The boys absolutely love these, so I think I might start just making these more often because it's so cheap to make, and you can do any color for any holiday or any kind of thing like that. When we were all done with dessert, we decided to head out to the yard and pop the few fireworks we have. Even though the boys weren't feeling the best, they still really wanted to see them. So we just went with it. We were only out there for about 5 or 10 minutes, so it all turned out okay. And it's the memories that really matter. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. We didn't end up with the 4th of July that we planned, but we still had a lot of fun. As much fun as we could with the boys not feeling good. So hopefully they'll be on the mend soon, and hopefully I don't catch it from them. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, we would love for you to join our YouTube family. So hit that subscribe button down below and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. And we'll see you guys in the next one.